and welcome to my channel, AB Make It Artwork, where we do what we do to make that artwork for you. And if you're new to my channel, maybe hit that subscribe button, join the AB Creative crew. We do sketchy art things. This video is going to be some of my thoughts on Huevember 2018. If you hear some noise interference, it might be a plane or it might just be me moving a whole bunch in this squeaky chair that I'm sitting in. As you probably know, the hippogriff is a sort of related cousin to the griffin. It is half eagle, half horse. They both share griff, which I think loosely translated or was a root word for eagle at first. I don't quite recall. The hippogriff is the symbol of Apollo, which if you like hearing about my husband and his love for the Percy Jackson series, he also loves the Trials of Apollo, so that's something he really likes. Anyways, I chose not to use an eagle for my hippogriff. I used a hawk instead, which had closer colors to match my hues, which was a blue and orange combo, because I wanted to use the complementary color to the bluish hue. And today's video is kind of an accidental video because this clip didn't get in on the purple hues or the blue hues that I had for the Huevember videos that I did have set up. So yeah, this is going to be some of my thoughts on Huevember 2018. A lot of what I wanted to focus on in regards to Huevember 2018 was the use of colors to create and lights and shadows to create form and depth. I really wanted to focus on the value and composition at first, but then I also wanted to integrate color theory of using complementary colors to create different hues and different amounts of depth through blending layers. Sometimes I would bring in that complementary color, or I'd bring another secondary color that was close to either the complementary color or the official primary hue for that day. But that was some of the experimentation that I was doing. I feel objectively comparatively to last year, that last year's digital works for Huevember was a big old pile of dookie. And part of me wants to just delete those off the internet, but also part of me wants to leave that on my Instagram and leave that for people to see, wow, look at all the work that this person has done in a year and how much better their Huevember looks. Because my goodness, last year's Huevember was a big old turd of what the heck. I enjoyed using the Lorevember prompts that my friend had made because it gave me a sort of focus to put my energy towards when it came to Huevember, because last year was really scattered and all over the place. I had no definition for what I was really drawing, except when it came to the traditional pieces. I do feel like a lot of my shapes and forms have become more defined. And some of my earlier pieces, I wish I had pushed that contrast with the lighting and the shading a little harder. Especially for my first couple of pieces, I wish I had used more of the complementary colors. I still have to work on pushing that depth of value for the darkest darks and the lightest lights. And I think another thing that I could still work on is the composition of motion in a piece, but motion could be something I focus on for next year when it comes to my Huevember pieces, since this year I was more so emphasizing lights, darks, and how they create the shape and form. Some of my favorite pieces do come out around the end of the Huevember prompts, because oh my gosh, by the end I love some of the colors. Recently what I've done, my most recently finished one is probably my favorite. We're pretty close to the end. I hope you visit me on any of my other social media, which the links are in the description down below. But yeah, I feel like this year was a much better Huevember than last year. Could there have been some better stuff or some improvements with the use of complementary color? Yes. And thank goodness we're at the freaking end because planes everywhere. Hope you're doing whatever you do to make that artwork for you and have a wonderful day. Bye.